welcome back. I am so excited for today's episode. We've been catching a lot of flounder lately, and I have had them before, but I've only had them really like blackened or grilled. And I've heard really great things about stuffed flounder, so I'm going to attempt to make that today, but I'm gonna make it in a little different way than how you traditionally make it here, because I know a lot of people here, they take the time to debone the flounder and then just actually stuff the whole fish. That's a lot of work, and I just figured I'd show you guys an easier way. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to really quickly just fillet a fish, fillet a flounder to where you can get 4 nice fillets out of him, and then we're gonna actually make kind of little rolls. So basically I'm gonna take the fillet, I'm gonna stuff it with all this yummy stuff. We're gonna roll it up, and then we're gonna cook it like that. So basically it's gonna be like a little stuffed like flounder roll, we'll see, but it'll be a lot easier than having to worry about deboning it and doing all that stuff. Also, we're going to be pairing it with some grilled zucchini, which will be really healthy, and some rice. For those of you that are, impacted by the hurricane, I am praying for you guys. My parents actually live in Jacksonville, and they came over today, and they're staying the whole week just to be safe and just, because they finally found an excuse to come visit me. So it'll be really nice that I'm gonna be able to feed them tonight. So hopefully this turns out great. Let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna fillet this on really quick. All right, so you guys wanna start with a line like this. I don't know if it's really hard to see, so you're gonna cut straight down the middle. You're gonna watch the stomach right here, and you're gonna just straight down so it connects, so it kind of looks like a T. And you're actually gonna, when you hit the center line right here, you're actually gonna feel the spine. And we're gonna cut along the spine to get the meat out. And then after you got this whole section carved out, just like that, you just follow the bone. You want to make sure it's all the way to the end, and you want to cut this fillet only on the edges. This is where people kind of mess up. They go all the way down and they've cut the fillet all the way, but you want to keep it on the actual fish because it'll make you cutting the skin off so much easier. So we're gonna leave it right there, and we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. So follow that rib cage, and you're gonna get all that meat out. All right. Ta-da! The light is like super weird, but really, you got 2 really nice pieces of meat on either side. It starts, and you're going to use the actual fish to hold the skin down while you take the meat off. Ta-da! Nice fillet right there, and you got nothing on this. Same thing with the other side. No. And ta-da! All right, I think we did pretty good on this side. And you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So flip it over. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with the other side. Middle cut, watch the stomach, right up the top of them right here. And we want to carefully slide your knife. What the heck? You want to carefully slide your knife between the actual meat of the fish and the bones, like so. And cut the actual fillets off of the fish on the edges. And it's a little easier to see, I think. Push it. Oh, it's okay. You can come out and right now it should just slide off. Same on the other side. There you go. Ta-da! And that is how you fillet a flounder. So the first thing I did is I cut my zucchini into little squares. Make sure you wash it, and we're literally just gonna drizzle it with some olive oil and maybe put some little seasoning on it before we put it on the grill. But I already did this, I prepped this for you guys before the video started. So what you're gonna need for the stuffing, obviously some flounder fillets. You're gonna need some fresh parsley. I actually used, I seriously don't know what this is called, like a chopper or like a food, it's not a food processor, but sort of. I actually used this and I cut up some green bell peppers, red bell peppers, 1 onion, and I have some long onion in there as well. You also want some garlic, and you want some panko. And actually this is like something that I'm just gonna try out, so hold off on this until we actually try it today. And then you're gonna need some crab meat. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do is get a hot pan ready, get some olive oil on it, and then we're gonna start cooking all of our veggies, like our red bell peppers, our onions, and our garlic. All right, so we're literally just gonna take everything, we're gonna make sure everything is nice and stirred together. We want to cook it a little bit, but we don't want anything to be kind of brown or crunchy. So it'll just be like 3 minutes, and then we're going to take it off the heat. All right, while that's cooking, you want to have a glass pan or anything kind of like rectangular size ready. And we're actually going to prepare, or not prepare, but get our fillets ready to stuff. So you want to take them and you want to place them like so. This fat guy is going to be really hard to stuff. All right, ready. And we want to hit it with seasoning of choice. I choose Tony's Hatcheries. All right, when it's finished cooking, you want to hit it with some panko seasoning. Mix it all together and remove it from the heat. once we've got that, we're gonna let it chill, and then we are going to add our stuffing. I chose this crab meat, but you can also do shrimp or crab meat, whatever really that you want. So we're gonna put some crab meat, some more seasoning in there, some fresh parsley, and we're actually going to add some lobster bisque to it, just to give it a little bit extra flavor. I've also heard from people that it also works with cream of shrimp, that soup that you can get, but it's really hard to find apparently, because I went to 2 grocery stores today and neither of them carried it. So we're just gonna try it with lobster bisque. All right, so I let it chill. Sorry guys, I did this and I was on camera mode, so like I totally missed everything. But basically I let it chill for a little bit, and then I added my crab meat, and then I added my fresh parsley, and then I just topped it off with some more dressing. And we are just gonna take a spoon and whatever kind of soup or whatever you wanna add to this, we're just gonna add a little bit, help with the consistency. And we are just going to mix that together. There we go. Too, if you have some gloves, I'm about to put some on so you can make kind of little balls, and then you can kind of stuff the little fillets a little easier. Kind of the consistency that we want. Now we just got to get ready to stuff the fillets. And make sure you taste it too, just in case you need to add some salt or pepper. So we want to take these over here. Can you guys see me? Okay, so we got the stuffing, we got our fillets, we got our pan. Make sure you put some foil on it so it's easy to get out. And you're gonna need some of these toothpicks. I actually didn't have toothpicks, so these are some of the little sticks that you can buy to make s'mores with. Just cut them, that works too. And so you wanna grab some stuffing with your hand. You see how you can make a nice ball? That's the consistency that you want. And you're gonna put it onto one side, and basically literally just gonna roll. I don't know how much we can get in there. Roll it on itself, and then we're going to put this toothpick so it doesn't fall apart while it's cooking. I hope you guys can see that. So that's the first one. I'm gonna do that with all of them. So I might have made a little too much stuffing, but that's okay. We can put some on top after we're done. So same thing. And these longer fillets are a little bit easier to work with. Again, roll them, and then you want to take a pick down there. 2 more. Guys, I tasted this already, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really, really delicious. Last one. Actually, I think I just made just the right amount of stuffing. Turns out, never happens. All right. This is what you're gonna turn up with. Looks so fancy. Okay, so I forgot to tell you, I always forget to tell you guys this. Preheat your oven to 350 before you do any of this, so it's nice and hot when you're done. Last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit more of the lobster bisque right on top of the fillets. And then we're gonna put some panko or whatever breadcrumbs that you choose to put right on top. My mom's so cute, she's taking a picture of me right now. She's been watching this live, y'all, so. Okay. Just like so. And last but not least, we want to take our panko and just want to put a little bit on top. Y'all, I'm not a chef, like a real chef yet, but I mean, my mom behind the scenes cleaning it. Okay, so to make the zucchini, we literally just take olive oil. We want this to be a really nice, fresh, light side because we're already gonna be making rice. The rice, by the way, guys, I'm not gonna teach you guys how to make this time because it's just rice that my mom had already made yesterday and she didn't want to leave in Jacksonville, so she brought it. So it's just white rice. I'll make a video later on teaching you guys how to make a really easy, maybe like Hispanic rice or rice and black beans or something like that. She definitely doesn't realize that she's still shot. She's so cute. All right, so just take some seasoning, some olive oil, a little bit more because I made a lot. And we're going to stick them in the same, we're actually not gonna make this on the grill today, we're gonna stick both of them in the oven. So you wanna take another container with aluminum foil, put them in there. Perfect, and we're gonna stick both things in the oven. And the fish, because we're going to cook it in such a low heat, is probably gonna take about 20 minutes for it to cook all the way through, especially because it's so much stuff in it as well. So just leave it on 350 and keep an eye on it. I would say like 15 minutes. At the 15-minute mark, you want it to be a little golden on top, and then if you think that it's ready, I would just, you know, kind of break the skin a little bit to make sure that the actual meat is cooked all the way through. But it's gonna take, I think, 20 to 25 minutes. So let's put it in. All right, y'all, so it's taken a good 25 minutes for the actual rolls to cook, so be prepared for a good 30-minute just cook time. The rice my mom already had made, so I literally just put it on a pan and we're heating it up. And I already took the fish out of the oven and I put it back in on the top row this time on low broil. Want to get that really nice crisp top. Okay, I think this is ready, you guys. Oh, that looks so good. And now we just serve. The hard part is gonna be kind of getting these rolls out in one piece. The meat, especially on a flounder, is super, super thin and flaky, and it's stuffed, so you can imagine how much weight is in there. So I would definitely recommend 2 of these things if possible. Oh, that was so perfect.
¿Será que primero sin mayúscula?
Alright, these are gonna be super, super fresh. Ta-da! So this is what you're gonna end up with. These rolls came out really, really, really awesome. I cannot wait to taste them. Hopefully they taste even half as good as they look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please leave your comments below. Any questions that I can answer, I'd be happy to. See you next time. if you have some time, I actually have my stepdad and my mom here with me, and he is like a master at making really awesome cocktails. So here is him, Carlos, making a really awesome mojito. He makes it super fresh, fresh mint. He uses limes and lemons, and he kind of put a little different twist on it because he uses vodka instead of rum. So hope you guys watch it and let me know what you think. Okay, so what are we doing here?
Mojito.
Okay, so this is what you're gonna need: some club soda, simple syrup, some ginger beer, vodka of your choice, and some fresh mint.
Lime and lemon.
Lime and lemon.
This is my personal touch.
Yeah, so this is the brand that he recommends for sure. Okay, so first things first.
The mint. Lime and lemon. So now I'm going to use a shot of vodka instead of rum. Three-quarters of simple syrup, organic. Ginger beer. Touch of club soda. And then some ice, and it's ready. And the mojito is ready.
Thank you. Thanks for watching, y'all.